report.
Touchdown Bears! Oh, what a grab! What a grab by Kevin Reese!
What? This offense is razor sharp.
Well, it's an exciting time to be a football fan in Waco, that is for sure. But this game this weekend is not in Waco. It's in Stillwater. It could be for all the marbles in the Big 12 with Oklahoma State and Baylor going at it. It will be an upset if Oklahoma State can pull off the win here, Brian. What are the keys for them to get that done?
Well, I think you got to go back and look at, if you're Mike Gundy, what happened in the Kansas State game when they played Baylor. And if you look at it, there are a couple of common themes. You have to keep the ball, possess it, chew the clock on offense. And now Oklahoma State is doing that with Desmond rolling. Against Kansas State, Baylor gave up 327 yards rushing. Oklahoma State has to do a little bit of the same. You got to force a turnover. You got to steal a possession. Thankfully, Oklahoma State leads the nation, tied in interceptions with 19. You got to do that against this Baylor offense. Then, last, in the red zone, when you get down there, you can't kick field goals. You have to score touchdowns. Thankfully for Oklahoma State, they're very efficient in the red zone. It's a big reason why is clean shelf. That's the recipe that Oklahoma State has to follow to have a chance.
Now, you look at Baylor, they were good with RG3, they were good with Nick Florence, but it seems like Art Briles has his team now. They're ranked 4th in the country, and when you look at them, you sort of say, yeah, they deserve to be there.
They definitely do, and I think the key is their defense. Phil Bennett, the defensive coordinator, has probably done the best job that he's done as a defensive coordinator. The changes that they've made defensively, they've got 8 returning starters. They're flying around with the football. They have confidence now this year. Last year they were thinking too much. They're on their heels, but they're attacking this year. And just look at the numbers between last year's defense ranking and this year's defense ranking. They've all gone down. It's been an incredible improvement by the defense under Phil Bennett. And here's the key. Under Joe Gibbs, when I played for the Redskins, every Saturday night, we'd sit there, and the first thing he said, guys, defense leads us. Defense wins championships. Didn't worry about the offense. He always worried about the defense. And I think for this team, if they want to win a championship, this defense has to continue the way that they played the entire season.
What happens in this game then, do you think? Because it's sort of one of those things where it's the first real test for this Baylor offense taking on this Oklahoma State defense. Oklahoma, we thought, didn't offer much of a test. Does Oklahoma State offer them a test in this game?
I don't think so. I think when you look at their offense, no one's really stopped this offense. They've been slowed down just a little bit a couple times. Kansas State's hit them in the mouth a few times, but they put points on every single defense. That's why they're averaging 61 points a game. They can score on anybody.
Well, Antoine Goodley will go up against the best competition at corner, Justin Gilbert, in this game.
But can they stop the running game? This offensive line doesn't get enough attention for Baylor. These guys are road hogs. They get the job done up front, and they've got a running game where they can go 3 and 4 deep at running back. That's if Lake Sister comes back and plays.
Saturday night on ABC, we'll all get a good look at it. Here's Blake Bortles.